Guys, today I want to talk about how I carry my EDC. And now, if you guys follow me on social media, if you guys follow me on Instagram or on Snapchat, you know my Instagram stories. I do my everyday EDC, and today's EDC is, and I think if you guys follow me, we can all say it together. It's a Glock 19 and a torsion gun holster, because this is what I run most of the time. When I'm out there concealed carrying, this is what I run right here, what I have in my hands, which is a Glock 19 in a torsion gun holster. I run this Glock about 90% of the time, and it's basically a Salient Arms Glock with an RMR on it, and it's a tricked out Glock. It's an older, worked on Gucci Glock, as they call them, but it works great. I love it. But this is it right here, guys. And the way I carry is appendix. For the most part, about 90% of the time that I carry appendix. And it's a back and forth between this and my Glock 43. But for the most part, it's my Glock 19. And so I just wanted to share with you guys how I run it. And it's fairly simple. This is the way I run it. I run it with a single belt clip configuration. Again, if you guys follow me, you know this configuration. I love this configuration. When you buy the torsion gun holster, it comes with two belt clips. It comes with the trigger side belt clip, and it comes with the slide side belt clip. This one is a smaller belt clip. I take it off because it allows me to cant the holster back and forth, whether I'm running it appendix or I'm running it at the 3, 4, or 5 o'clock position. And that's usually when we go to church, or in the colder winter weather. Down here in South Texas, though, it doesn't get a whole lot. It doesn't get that cold. But when it is cold and I layer up, then I'll run it at the 4 or 5 o'clock position. But for the most part, it's usually appendix, and this is it right here. And so I run it with a single belt clip because it allows me to just adjust it on the fly. If I sit down and I feel that it's digging in, whether it's digging in on my upper thigh or it's digging in on my belly, I can just adjust it real quick, and there you go, man. I get comfortable easy and quick. One thing, if you're running the dual belt clips, you can definitely put this belt clip up higher and get that forward cant, but you can go really drastic with just a single belt clip. And so I really like this setup. This is what I run. Also, when I'm running it at the 4 or 5 o'clock position, I can always just go back there and just kind of push it forward. So if I do need to go for my gun, I can get a good grip and a good perch on the grip of the gun. In case I need to draw my weapon. I like the single belt clip. It allows you to just kind of push it over whenever need be, so that you can get comfortable. But this is it right here, guys. That's pretty much my everyday carry. A lot of people ask me, how do you conceal carry appendix, man? Isn't it uncomfortable? Isn't it painful? It's not painful. If it's painful, you need to find another way to carry, because nobody wants to go through pain for 2-3 hours. Even forget that, 10-20 minutes. Nobody likes pain at all, period. So obviously nobody wants to start concealed carrying, go out there and then go through pain. Is there some discomfort? Yeah, there's going to be some discomfort, but I truly believe there's a difference between discomfort and pain. Pain you shouldn't feel. It's kind of like lifting weights. If you feel pain, you need to stop. Is it hard? Is it hard to pump that iron? Yeah, sometimes it is. Do you feel the pump? Do you feel the soreness? Yeah, you feel that, obviously, a day later or whatever it is. And so the same thing with concealed carry. You're not going to feel sore. You're not going to feel sore or anything like that. You may, when I first started concealed carrying, I remember appendix, I had kind of like a tender spot because I had just started carrying. But it is what it is. Look, you call it whatever you want to call it, whether it's you become callous to it or you develop callous, whether it's mental or actual physical callous. It's almost an acquired taste, and the more you do it, the better it gets. Guys, trust me on this. It is initially, you're going to feel it. It's going to make you want to not carry. It's going to make you want to leave it at home. But that's just the way it is with everything. That's just the way it is in life. Whenever there's a challenge up ahead, you always feel like, well, maybe this isn't worth it. Maybe I shouldn't go on that diet. Maybe I shouldn't run 2 miles every morning because I don't like it, man. There's discomfort. It almost feels unnatural. But the more you do it, and the more you just commit to it and just stay with it, eventually it just becomes second nature. Trust me, guys, I don't leave home without my gun. I don't. Whether it's this or my Glock 43, I don't leave home without it. Sometimes I carry the shield as well. I don't leave home without it. It's become second nature to me. I feel naked without it. I feel uncomfortable without it. You know, imagine that. If you've never carried a gun and you strap on 2 pounds, this weighs about 2 pounds on your belt line, and you feel uncomfortable. Imagine that if you commit to it and you keep doing it on a daily basis and you just run your gun every day, you're going to get to a point where it's going to feel unnatural if you don't have it on. And that's where you want to get to. That's the stage you want to get to. Again, guys, it's natural to say no to something that makes you feel uncomfortable. It's natural. It's within us. It's how we're created. It's our defense mechanism, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. But, you know, some things you have to just persevere and get through that and go out there and just commit to it. And when it's uncomfortable, you commit to it. Now, you don't have to be uncomfortable all the time when you conceal carry. There's ways of going around the uncomfortableness of concealed carrying. I mean, you can find comfort in concealed carry. One of the cool things about the Torsion gun holster is that it has that Torsion technology designed into the gun. So if you see this line right here, this is supposed to be parallel to the ground. And so most holsters sit like this on your waist. This one sits like this because of the natural design of the holster. It's integrated into the holster. And so it pushes the grip towards the body. And it works great. And because of that, if you can see, there's way more print on the top side than on the bottom. So there's comfort back there. A lot of people tell us like it's one of the most comfortable holsters I've ever worn. And it is because there's less print on the back. There's more flatness to it on the back side of it, if that makes any sense. And so it's very comfortable. But there's other ways to find comfort in concealed carry because still, nonetheless, whether you got neoprene back here or you got a flat side like the Torsion gun holster, you're strapping on 2 pounds, man. And 2 pounds is 2 pounds. And so there's ways of finding more comfort. And one of the ways is dressing around concealed carry. I've said it before, guys, and I preach it because it's true. Go out there, find the right size pants. If you're not a 36-inch waist anymore and you're a 38, go buy 38-inch pants or 38-inch waist pants. I mean, just be true to yourselves. You know, one of the things that you know, people that fail usually fail because they're not true to themselves. You know, they think they're still a 32-inch waist because in high school I was 32 inches, but you wear your pants under your belly or whatever the case is. Yeah, you need to be true to yourself. You know, if you're not a large anymore and you're an extra large, go out there and buy extra large shirts. A lot of people say, well, I can't conceal because you don't dress around it. Concealment, a lot of it has to do with the holster. Yes, I get it. I understand. That's why a lot of people like to go inside the waistband. It's the closest form of getting the holster to your body. But there's also what you dress around it. Conceal means to cover, right? To mask. And so what do you do that with? You do that with your clothes. And I see a lot of people out there that are wearing large shirts, large polos, and they're skin tight, man. And so you need to go XL or you need to go double XL, or if you're a medium, you need to go to an extra large or a large, but you need to dress around it, guys. The fact of the matter is that concealed carry is not only on the holster, but it's also on the wardrobe that you carry or the wardrobe that you wear. That's a fact. And so there's another instance of, you know, there's that friction of, well, now I got to go out there and buy new clothes. I'm not going to do that. Well, then you're not going to conceal carry. Unless the clothes you have already on is great and you can conceal carry, that's fine. But a lot of people out there, you know, they're lying about their pant size and they want to stick a 2-pound gun inside their pants. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work. I've said this before many times. The first time that I started concealed carrying with a Bravo Concealment DOS holster about about 10 years ago, I was sitting down at a restaurant. It was a Papa Do's. It was me and my wife. I still remember it like it was yesterday. I got up and I said, I'll be back. And I went and I left my gun in the car. I couldn't take it. And I realized that it wasn't the holster. The holster was fine. But it was just what I was wearing. I was wearing pants that were just way too tight. And I was cinching up my belt way too tight. And so the only way that you're going to get to perfection, the only way you're going to get to that point where you can conceal carry comfortably is if you go out there and conceal carry and fail at it and just keep failing and then just fix it and keep failing and fix it until you get it to a point where you're not failing anymore. And now you're comfortable wearing your holster. Now, are you going to feel it? You're always going to feel it. There's no magical holster out there that, well, if you put it on, you're not going to feel anything. No, don't buy into that lie. You're going to feel it. But at what level? And if you feel it at a certain level, are you committed enough to get past that? It just comes down to that, guys. It really just comes down to that. But I wanted to share with you guys my everyday carry. It's nothing special. It's nothing fancy. It's a torsion gun holster and a Glock 19. That's it. Nothing crazy, guys. Now, a lot of people add the wing here so that he can even conceal a little bit more. You can do that as well. I don't feel like I need to, but you can definitely do that. I don't know what wings or claws actually fit on here, but I'm sure most of them do. I mean, the hole patterns nowadays on the holsters are pretty much standard. And then, you know, you get these belt clips or you get these wings or attachments that have multiple hole patterns that'll fit pretty much almost any gun out there. Now, again, I'm not saying that buy any claw or any wing and it's going to work. No, that's not what I'm saying. But, you know, go out there, go to forums. I'm sure you can find somebody that runs a Bravo Concealment with a claw on it, and that'll definitely help you as well. But it's a simple gun holster with a simple Glock. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a Gucci Glock, but that makes no difference. I could be running a Gen 5 on this, plain Jane, straight out of the box, and I can run it all day as well. So that's it, guys. Nothing crazy, nothing, you know, out of reach. It's a torsion gun holster. You can go get them at Bravo Concealment. Try it out. If you don't like it, send it back within 30 days. That's it, man. We don't want to keep your money if you don't like if you don't like the gear. Send it back to us. We'll buy it at full price. You get all your money back. But you got 30 days to go out there and try it. Go roll over on it. Go take it out to the range. If you have a course and you want to try a Bravo Concealment holster, go try it. If you don't like it, put it back in the box. You don't have to clean it. Put it back in the box and send it back to us, guys. But at the end of the day, it's all about conceal carry. It's a means to an end, which is conceal carry, whether it's with our holster or somebody else's holster. So, guys, just wanted to share with you again what I run on a daily basis. Again, nothing magical, nothing fancy. This is it. But it's here. It's commitment. It's understanding, it's being true to yourself, understanding your wardrobe. All those things play an important role in concealed carry. At the end of the day, it's on you though. Go out there, know your state laws, know your local laws, do your due diligence, find out what it is you can and can't do, know gun safety, go out there to the range. If you can take a course, take a course. All those things are awesome. But at the end of the day, are you ready to start concealed carrying? It starts now, it starts today, it starts with you. Guys, thank you for your time. I'll talk to you guys soon.